Signs a guy likes you but is trying not to show it. Erin here, your personal love expert from VixenDaily, where we make men make sense. How do you know if a guy likes you but is hiding it? But deep down, he really wants to get with you, get into a relationship, or see where things could go. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the biggest sign at the end, but first I'm gonna take you through some of the most common signs so that you know if a guy likes you but is trying not to show it. So, sign number 1, he stares at you thinking you don't see. If you catch him stealing glances at you when he thinks you're not watching, that's a pretty major sign that he does in fact like you. Next, he pretends that he has no feelings for you. Okay, so this is a very grade school, adorable kind of thing that guys will do. They will kind of go out of their way to pretend that they don't like you when they in fact do. So really look for him going out of his way to pretend he doesn't. Next, he even ignores you. So if he's going out of his way to ignore you, it's another kind of like school grade tactic. Next, he playfully teases you. So this one is an obvious one, but he'll playfully tease you, not in a mean-spirited way, and just kind of like a fun, silly way. Next, he gives others more attention than you. Next, he goes out of his way to groom himself around you. So does he take extra special care to wear cologne? Do you smell cologne on him? Do you see that he's extra fancy, even more so than he usually is? That's a pretty big sign that he in fact does like you. It's the extra effort that he's putting in. So honestly, looking for any effort that he's putting in general is a solid thing to look for when it comes to knowing whether a guy secretly likes you or not. It's the little things that add up and become a big, giant crush. Next, body language cues. His body language is basically screaming, I like her. So again, these are things he cannot help. It's gonna be subconscious. It's gonna be stuff he cannot literally help. So leaning into you, making eye contact in a certain way, kind of just wanting to be around you and his body leaning forward. Those are all great signs. Next, he asks you personal questions. So he may start out small because let's be honest here, nobody wants to be rejected. So he's gonna start small because the art of flirting and getting to know somebody and kind of seeing if you have something going on is to start small. So he'll ask you some, regular personal questions that seem innocent enough, but they're all trying to get some kind of picture of who you are. So he could even ask you, whether you're single in a casual way. That's a big sign though, because he wants to know if you are available. Next, he's jealous. So one of the signs he is jealous but hiding it is that he gets angry when you mention other guys. And if you really pay attention, he'll get angry in a way where it's like he can't help getting angry. He might even pretend to be completely unaffected, but you can kind of see it on his face. That's where you're gonna really see him fighting his own feelings because he doesn't want to show it, and it's gonna be obvious. So the effort that he's putting into either act different or not show it is where you're gonna really see whether he likes you or not. Okay, so now the biggest sign that he likes you but is trying not to show it is he treats you differently than others. Okay, so this is very, 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 very important. The comparison is key. Whether he treats you better or worse than others is not even going to be something that you will ever question again once you look for it. You have to look for how he treats you, whether it's better, whether it's worse. Decide if he treats you differently. If you are not being treated better or worse even. So remember I said he could be ignoring you and still like you, and that could even be a sign. It's because he's treating you worse in theory, right? It's different. He's going out of his way. He's putting in effort. That's what matters here. It's not the specifics, it's the difference and the comparison that will give you the complete answer that you're looking for. So never forget that and look and measure. If he treats you the same way, then he most likely does not like you. In fact, I would say 99% does not. However, if there's a difference, if you notice it, then he does. It's a distinction, and it means you are special and unique in his mind. And he is going out of his way to treat you differently. So if you have any questions about what I just explained, please do write it in the comments and I will respond as soon as I can. And if you enjoy this material, give this video a thumbs up because it really helps me out, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and give me any type of topic you want me to cover because I would love to do it. Leave me a comment about that, and be sure to check out VixenDaily.com for the full article. The link is in the description. Until next time, bye.